We're just over 6 weeks from the start of the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, but the problems are growing. 2 members of the Australian Paralympic team are recovering this morning after being robbed at gunpoint near their hotel in Rio. Safety is not the only concern. There are also worries about Zika, a newly declared state of financial emergency, Brazil's impeached president, and allegations of corruption. Ben Tracy traveled to Rio to see if it can handle the Games.
That's the sound of Rio racing to be ready. The president of the International Olympic Committee came to check on the city's progress and unveiled the Rio Olympics medals.
Brazil needs now the most something which is unifying the country, because we see from outside, we see deep divisions.
This is Rio's Olympic Park, where most of the events will take place. Almost all of the venues down there are now complete, but all over the city they are still rushing to get a lot of work done.
Giant stands for spectators to watch volleyball are going up on Copacabana Beach. And a new highway to the Olympic Park just opened. But a new $2.8 billion mass transit extension is still very much unfinished. We went underground to see Rio's long-delayed subway project, which is critical to eventually transporting as many as 300,000 people every day.
This is the inside of one of the stops on the new subway extension here in Rio that will take tourists and athletes out to the Olympic Park. As you can see, the ticket takers are ready to go, but there is still plenty of construction being done here, and this is not scheduled to be finished until 4 days before the Games begin.
But the Olympic spirit is not being felt in Rio's poor areas, the favelas that sprawl over the city's hillsides.
So you've lived here since you were a baby?
Yeah.
Felipe Paiva says the more than $11 billion being spent on the Games won't make his life better or safer.
Do you think the government and the police are trying to put on a good show for the Olympics?
It's a commercial for the foreigners, for the investors.
Are you excited that the Olympics are here?
No.
No? Why?
No. The investment is not for us, it's for the foreigners.
We wanted to ask Rio's mayor, Eduardo País, about that criticism and the still horribly polluted waters many athletes will be competing in. But he canceled an interview with us twice on the same day a major media outlet accused him of corruption. He's not alone. Brazil's scandal-plagued and now impeached president, Dilma Rousseff, could be formally removed from office just days before the Games begin. Yet Brazil's interim president says the world won't care about the political crisis once the Olympic cauldron is lit. That's assuming Rio crosses its construction finish line on time. For CBS This Morning, Ben Tracy, Rio de Janeiro.
Doesn't there always seem to be a story about whatever city's hosting, they're not ready?
Yeah.
And then somehow they pull it together right before.
But this seems to be compounded by lots of problems.
There's other issues for sure in Rio.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how it all turns out.